Welcome to the 30th episode of Indie and Music Industry World. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Carpy.
Hello, Charlie.
Hi.
How's it
Can
going? Okay, right now
I'm
it's
doing
okay. How's it going?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm in Guatemala. I'm in
Yeah,
Guatemala
that's
right
cool.
now.
It's time for vacation. Yeah. Thank you so much for an interview for my podcast. All alone is a smash hit. Congrats so much. How is born the process? So tell me about how everything is start.
So how everything started, it was just kind of an idea. It started out as an idea. I had gotten on stage with the Kid Laroi, and
Yeah.
yeah, we'll get into that later. But specifically, All Alone, I had made with my friend Maverick, which is another artist from Napa, super talented, and we looked through some beats together, and we got our top three, and we had decided that the beat for All Alone was perfect. So we started humming and getting the flow of everything and finding out what would work best for both of our voices and our tones. And we just kind of started throwing the recordings together, and it was really just it started to click. The next steps were just writing and getting our pitches down and getting our certain takes that we wanted for the song. And from there, it was kind of history. I drove home at 6 a.m. We stayed up till the sunrise, almost the sunrise, and making that song. And I had written the rest of my verse during that car ride. I was in the zone. So,
How is born the song? Just like from the lyrics, or maybe with a beat.
Probably the beat. Yeah, probably the beat.
Yeah, that's cool. Have you just got planned some live shows around now?
Yeah, I haven't planned any live things yet. I am working on a lot of songs that have not come out yet. And I think it's gonna surprise a lot of people what I have,
Cannot wait.
what I'm working on. Yeah, I just recently got a studio set up in my room, so I have very easy access now just to hone in on my craft and become the person I want to be.
That's cool. So, how was your experience with Kid Laroi? Amazing. That's cool.
Yeah, it was crazy. So it all had started out with just I had looked at the lineup because this festival was in Napa, which is my hometown.
Yeah.
And I had seen that the Kid Laroi is performing, and I know that he sings "Stay," and that was one of my favorite songs at the time. So I'm a big fan of Justin Bieber. I don't know if you've listened to his new album. I don't know if you've listened to his new album or anything, but I think it's really good personally.
That's amazing.
But yeah, so I was, I said to myself right when I saw that lineup, I said, I'm gonna get on stage with the Kid Laroi. There was no question about it. There was no it was straight off the bat. It was just manifestation. I just believed in myself, and I know what I'm capable of, and I wanted to unlock certain sides of myself that I didn't know I had, and I think it worked out for the best of me.
That's cool. Do you see me? Is it blocked? Okay, you're back. That's amazing. I think that it just gives you a lot of inspiration too, about the energy to stay on stage.
Yeah, it was my first time on stage ever in front of that many people. I had been in choir prior to this, so I had some sort of stage presence, I guess you could say. But this was a whole different experience. I had written that sign the morning of. I had a sign from God, that I had to be up on that stage. It was just meant to be. And now I'm a big believer in manifestation, and I manifest everything in my life. Whatever I want to happen, I put it into the universe, and I try to make it happen.
Which is the right direction you want to take with your music, because you got, I think, different inspirations, about genres.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah, it's incredible. So, I mean, really diving deep into the Kid Laroi experience, though, like on stage, going into it, I was not nervous at all, which was something that I surprised myself with, because normally something like that, performing in front of 15,000 people or however many it was, that's something I would normally be nervous with. But for some reason, I just had this different feeling that I was just gonna crush it, and I think I lived up to my expectations for myself, at least. So getting up on that stage was a blessing, and just opened up so many new opportunities for me, quite honestly. Shortly after that, it's just head down and go time for making some music.
That's amazing. Are you preparing new songs right now? Maybe just an EP or an album?
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing a album. I'm still in the talks with a lot of people and certain producers. It's tough, it's to have a set stone. But I do have a few songs that I just need to record, but that I have memorized and everything, and I have the beat too. But yeah, I just really need to decide which route I want to go. I'm someone that I don't want to. I only have one song on Spotify, but I don't just want to put something out there just to put something out there. I really want to show people what I'm capable of, and show people,
they will be very surprised, because you got very different stuff, and that's cool. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. And that's also what I'm trying to aim for. If I were to make an album, I wouldn't necessarily think that the whole album needs to be the same genre. I think it would be cool to have some different songs in there.
I think
kind of make a variety, something different, where people aren't expecting they click on the song and they're like, whoa, like, this is him still, this is his voice as well. So yeah, I think that'd be cool.
So do you want to present yourself to my public and All Alone, your last single? Let's go.
Wait, what did you want me to do?
Yeah, if you want to present yourself, where we can find you on on Spotify.
Oh, yeah.
And your song.
Of course.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm charliecarpy, and my username tag or my social media is all charliecarpy. One name makes it pretty easy. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, all streaming platforms. So it should be pretty easy to find, and a lot more things are on the way.
Yeah, that's cool. So thank you so much for be here for an interview. You're amazing. You totally got my support for everything. Congrats so much.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye, Charlie.
Bye.